Hi, my name is Allie and I've been laid off. I am going to be basically video journaling my time and how I'm using this time productively and maybe sometimes unproductively. And I know that there's a lot of other people right now that are in the same place as I am, and I feel like being laid off is already hard enough, that being laid off in a time where we're all being quarantined and being told to keep our social distance from each other, I think it makes it really hard. And I'm gonna try not to be emotional, but I'm not making any promises. So my thought process was obviously video journaling what I'm doing keeps me productive, keeps me engaged and creative, but I also really want to be able to create some kind of community because I know that there's a lot of us out there that are going through this, and I think that we can all help each other get through it together. So that's what we're doing. I am going to be posting what I'm up to, how I'm staying positive, how I'm staying productive. So I just want to share with you, I guess, some of the first steps that I've taken. I certainly took a few days to wallow in self-pity and obviously got some cries in, and I'm not gonna lie, they keep happening randomly whenever something reminds me of losing my job, but I am moving forward and progressing now. So I gave myself like 2 days to just kind of do whatever I wanted to, relaxed, watch TV. I'm not gonna lie, took a trip to the ABC store. But starting this week on Monday, I was like, all right, I'm gonna be productive. Part of that is because my husband is still working, and personally, like, I don't want to be that slob that he's coming home to. And like, obviously he's still hard at work, and I want to feel like I'm doing something to contribute to our household, to society, whatever it may be, even maybe just to myself. So, like I said, I took those few days. Starting Monday, though, I got myself together. One thing that I think is important, because it's certainly something that we keep seeing posts on social media about, who's getting dressed in the morning while we're in quarantine. I'm getting dressed. I'm not staying in my pajamas for sure. I've been waking up by about 7:30, going and walking or running with the dog, and then usually like getting dressed by like 9-ish. Obviously there's no rush for me to get dressed, but I think feeling put together is important, especially just to like uplift your spirits. So I'm definitely getting dressed every day, not staying in the PJs, and I've kind of been trying to distance myself from TV. I think it's really easy to get stuck in a binge watch, and I want to keep myself productive. So I'm staying away from TV. When my husband comes home in the evening and, we eat dinner and maybe he wants to hang out, watch a movie, that's cool. I'm down to do that. But when I'm home by myself, I'm really not trying to do that. So, the next thing that I've been doing has been planning my day out. I have a planner. Used to use it for work. Now I'm going to use it for life. So I think if you're trying to stay productive, using a planner is important. I like to plan, here we go, bam, my planner. I am planning my day out each evening, so the evening before the next day. So today's Wednesday, so today I will plan my Thursday. And some of the things that are on here, I am planning on what time I'm waking up, what I'm doing, if I'm gonna go for a hike, if I'm gonna just go for a walk, if I'm running. I am working on doing a strength training program. It's just a challenge. It's nothing that's like crazy, but I'm putting that in there. I decided on, I guess Sunday, I decided that I needed to keep myself committed and engaged. So I'm doing a 30-day challenge with Ironborn. It's just, they're free workouts online. You can go find them, but it's like Dare Be, and there's the Ironborn challenge. So each day there's like a quick little weight training session that you can do. So I'll link it, but that's something that I'm doing to make sure that I'm actually working out, since all the gyms are closed right now. So I have that sort of stuff in here. And then I'm not a religious person, certainly not. I wasn't raised in a religious household, but I'd certainly consider myself spiritual, more in like the nature and energy kind of spirituality. And so I've been trying to take time each morning to spend some quality spiritual time, I don't know. But you know, I'm reading. I actually have this really cool book. It's called Simple Abundance, and there's just a little reading each day. So I'm doing that. I'm meditating, and just kind of taking that time to center and get ready for my day. So whatever that means to you, I would suggest doing that. I think that obviously working on your spiritual path is always important, but I think while everybody's trying to overcome these obstacles that we're facing right now, I think it's even more important. So do what you gotta do, whatever that means to you. And if you're a churchgoer, if you're religious, I would suggest, I know that there are some churches that are doing some online sermons and things, so I would suggest getting involved in that however you can, but I think it's important. So that's how I'm starting my morning. And then depending on what I've got for the day, I am usually planning around the weather too. So if it's raining, I'm not going running because I don't want to do that. But so just kind of planning my day around those things. Right now, I have this huge comprehensive list of things that I want to get done. So we're actually planning on selling our house soon. So we've been trying to get the house ready. I have things that have to do with that on my list. I actually need to sell my car. We're gonna be getting another car from family, so I'm selling my car. So yesterday I spent the day getting it ready, cleaned it out, went and professionally got it cleaned, and took it to go get an estimate. So I have a huge list of things that I want to get done, and I can kind of go over that. But each day I'm looking at that list and figuring out when I can do it. So for this week, I've got some to-dos on my list. You know, basics. I need to go grocery shopping. I actually did that one already. I need to file for unemployment. I did that yesterday. So some basics. If you've been laid off, file for unemployment. Depending on what state you live in, some of the requirements have been simplified. So I live in Virginia, so there's usually a wait time between when you are approved and then when you can actually get your benefits. They've waived that 1 week, and then they've also waived the check-ins on like job searching. So normally you would have to each week tell them where you've applied. This is all the contact information for that person. So they've waived that for right now. So if you've been laid off, go look at your state's unemployment. That's important. I also had on here that I needed to update my resume. Did that. And I've started sending it out to people. So basics, I know that not everybody is hiring right now, but do what you can do. I think if you can do what you can control, you'll feel better for it, and you never know what may happen. So I've got sell car, get my budget on track. That's important. And what do I have? I need to go shop for some DIY products. So I'll kind of tell you about that. So my whole encompassing list of things, I am basically looking at that and then saying, hey, this week I'm going to prioritize these 5-6 things. And then as I'm planning out each day, I kind of pick and choose. Like on Monday, I was like, hey, I can go grocery shopping today. That's easy. When I was planning Tuesday, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get my car ready to go sell. Today, here I am. It's Wednesday, and I said that I was gonna start video journaling, and that's what I'm doing. So in general, I am taking this time to do some soul searching, to maybe not necessarily get to know myself better, but I think personal growth, seeing really what's the right path for me, learning new things. So personal growth obviously is working on yourself, but learning about new subjects. One of the things I have on my list is to start a vegetable garden. So I actually have a plot at the community garden this year for the season. I started my seeds on Sunday. I don't know anything about gardening, but I am going to, let me tell you. So I have that on my list of things that I need to learn about gardening if I'm gonna have a garden. I think that the more you can invest in yourself right now, the better. So let's do this together. So if you have any feedback for me, if there's any questions that you have about how I'm planning my days out, I'm gonna try and post like 2 or 3 videos a week, because let's be real, I'm not really doing much else. So we're all in this together. So yeah, I hope that you have a great day. I hope that you're able to remain positive. I'm really, for these videos, looking to do that. I am looking to be that source of positivity, and just being optimistic of the future. So whatever that means to you, go out and do it.